Well, mostly I want to do this video real quick as a test. And really that's the only reason, but we got Wi-Fi in the shop now, and it's like amazing. I've always thought how awesome that'd be, and we finally do. So now that opens the option to I can get, you know, some kind of okay computer to put in here and load an editing software on it, and I can get the camera out. I need to go get a new camera, and I'm going to do that, and then I'll be able to just pop that in the computer. I can edit it right here, right after I make it, edit it, and I can upload it, and that'll let me have a lot more interesting videos of things actually happening, because I don't have to just have these one-take things. So that's a big step, so I'm going to keep working towards that. The biggest piece is done, so I'm sure I have a computer I can dig out somewhere to use for that. Got a couple from not too many years ago. Anyway, that's big news, so I'm happy to share that. But I did want to do a little test, so I'm going to do just a real quick shop update, and then I'm going to see how long this takes to upload and make sure it's going to be capable, and I'm sure it is. I'm just curious. No matter what it is, it'll upload eventually, but I'm just really curious how it's going to do. Because that cell service even here is not great unless you go a little bit away from the building, so should be a major improvement. But anyway, in the shop, that's still a mess, and that M's still sitting like that, and I'm really dirty. But M's still sitting there. I was going to work on that today, but I ended up having to do something else. So in the next couple days, I may do a little bit to that. I want to get the wheel centers cleaned up and back on it, and that'll make me some more room in here. The Deer V, I've done a little bit with. I've been kind of soaking the rear end down with some kind of evaporust type stuff, and it's really cleaned it up. I mean, it wasn't really bad or anything. I just kind of wanted to clean it up and make sure nothing was damaged from the getting exposed the elements a little bit there. But I ordered a kind of a generic evaporust off eBay. I ordered 3 gallons of it, and if it does okay, I may order a few more gallons just for other stuff. It was about damn near half the price of evaporust, so I thought it'd be worth a try. At least it'll give a little more volume in that transmission. I do have the motor turning over, and I did take the carburetor off, do a couple little bitty other things here. But anyway, the plan was I was going to move that 2236 in right there, and I did that. I was going to put the 1066 black stripe here, but my side project of my little Ford forklift decided that it was going to eat a cam gear or two. I think from the back hydraulic pump locking up, so I'm ending up having to do something with this. So in the meantime, that thing's kind of just a mess, literally. But that's something I'd like to do, a couple videos on that, now that I'll hopefully have the capability to do that. And of course, this 2236, I've got to finally get a head gasket for it. That was about an act of God. And despite how nasty those are, the sleeves are actually not too bad. They'll hone right up, no problem. We did turn it over, the pipe wrench, but I did end up being glad we took the head off to see that it's kind of dirty in there and really could use attention. But that being said, I did get a ring set for it from Rice Equipment, and I did finally manage to find a head gasket. So should be able to, you know, I'm gonna knock the pistons out, hone it, clean everything up, new rings, put them back in, new head gasket, and at least clean everything up in the head. If it needs some attention, go ahead and do it, because I want to be pretty sure that this thing's gonna run, because it's neat. And then of course I'll have the issue of these tires with these beautiful concrete weights, but one problem at a time, I think. Anyhow, other than that, I just got done doing the starter on the old 93 Chevy there, which is just a blast on a 6.5, because you got that fun little front brace. Finally got it done, and honestly, in the 4 or 5 years I've had that truck, it's never cranked like that. So I'm kind of excited. That certainly seems to be better. Anyhow, other than that, like I said, this mostly, honest to God, was just a test, and I'm going to see how this uploads. But looking forward to doing some more interesting things. I mean, I take stuff apart and work on it all the time, so get things running, and it'll be sure a lot of fun to be able to get that on video. But anyway, thanks for watching my little test here, and hopefully we'll be back soon with some much more interesting stuff.